Let's add the Axios to the login.js file which we have created in our earlier videos. So what we'll be doing that first we are going to add the properties to the form controls, right, which we have added. So we have only two form controls over here, like the email and the password. So we are going to complete these two control first, and then we will be writing that Axios for this login function. Okay, so let's start. So here first I'll be writing the name property, that is name is equal to the name of the control. Let's say it is a password, right, and the value which is equal to, that is password. Okay, then we have to add we have to handle the on change event. So on change is equal to, let's say that the function in which we are going to handle the event is the text change, right? So this is what we want inside the form control password. Okay, let's write similar code into the email as well. So name is equal to email and value is equal to email. Okay, and let's write on change is equal to text changed. Okay, now let's implement the functions over here, right? And before implementing the function, what we have to do, we have to create the state variables like email and the password. So let's do that. So let's create the React state variable constant email set email is equal to use state. Similarly for the password, that is constant password and set password is equal to use state. Okay, and then before writing the Axios, I must have to write the text change function. Okay, so let's write the text change. So let text change is equal to, let's get the event, catch the event, and then the code would be written over here. So here we are going to check that if the event dot target dot name, sorry, target dot name is equal to email, then the email state is supposed to be set. So event dot target dot value, else if event dot target dot value, sorry, name is equal to password, then set password is equal to event dot target dot value. Okay, so our text change function is ready with us, right? Okay, now the next thing that we are going to do, okay, let me see that what the error is. Yeah, I forgot else if. Okay, now this seems okay, right? And now the next thing that we are going to do is that we are going to have that function that will call the that will use the Axios and call the backend login function so that the user would be authenticated. So here in this case, let's create the function called let do login event. Okay, and inside this we are going to call this Axios, right? And guys, if you can remember that we have already implemented the Axios in the auth.service. So I'm opening that auth.service, and what I have to do, that I have to keep this, I have to refactor this auth service to use inside the login.js. Why I require to do the refactoring? Whatever functions that I have written inside the another function. Okay, so to call this function outside this file, I am declaring this function to outside this auth service function. Okay, so first let me take this that URL outside the function, okay, that I have done. Okay, now let me cut this and I'm just putting below this. Okay, same thing that I'm going to do with the rest of the functions. So let's do for all these functions and let's put it over here. Okay, right, so here that our auth service function is also there, and here I must have to write export, then and then the function would be accessible outside this file. So export, everywhere I'm writing export. Okay, so now this seems okay, right, and there are no errors. Okay, and here that if you see our backend URL, it is not authentication, it is what? It is authenticate. So I must have to change it. So authenticate. Okay, authenticate. If you will see our backend, where is the backend? Yeah, here it is in the user controller. You can see that we have authenticate. Okay, so this is what I have kept over here, right? Authenticate. Okay, right. Now this seems okay that we are ready with our login function, right? Now this particular function is supposed to be called from the login.js. So what we'll be doing that we'll be importing this login function inside the login.js. Okay, so here I'm going to write import, then login. Yeah, this is the function from services dot services slash auth service. Okay, and here in the do login I'm going to call that. Okay, so what I'm going to do that I'm going to call a function that is login. Okay, and here I'm going to pass the two state variable, and those are the email comma password. Okay, why I have passed these two state variable? Because here if you see the login function, there there we require two arguments. Okay, so that is what we have passed over here. Now once this is done, then as this is returning the Axios, right? So what I can do that I can write then, okay, and whatever response would be there, okay, that response just I'm going to catch into the alert. Okay, just to check whether I'm getting the correct response or not. I'm not going to use the alert, but let me use the console dot log. Okay, and then I'm going to put response dot, yeah, let me put just print the response. Okay, so response, then catch if there is any error. So error console.log error. Okay, perfect, right? So we are ready with the do login function. This will log in to the backend. Okay, means this will authenticate the user with the backend. Okay, we are going to test this function in our upcoming video. That's it for this video.